Thank you. Oh, don't move too much, baby. Those things are doing all sorts of acrobatics, sweetie. Okay. Can you take a seat on the chair?
She's got really bad stick drift.
Okay, because I just have to click it because I can't put the camera when she's just in the back doing the hokey pokey. You need to click the chair.
Okay.
Or you're just gonna stay there.
I froze right here.
Okay.
She locked herself in place.
Now,
Sorry.
we're gonna do this a certain way because there is so much. Now, firstly, I do want to quickly say before we get into it, right? We're gonna sort this out. I do want to address you, Kavari, because I'm gonna be very honest, right? When she said that you was coming, you were probably one of the middle pieces of stirring the pot between the drama, what was going on, because I do know that you was going in my chat, going in her chat, going, oops, sorry about that chat, the camera's moved. You was going from chat to chat and spying and doing all these things, right? Which I'm going to be honest, I did not appreciate. I don't fuck with that kind of energy, especially because I feel like you know what kind of person I'm very straight up, I'm very blunt, I'm very in your face, right? And that was just very sneaky and I did not like it. So when she said you was coming, I was a little iffy, but to help her with this case, I was like, boom, I'm going to let her join. Now,
Try to move up
this is how we're gonna handle this, okay? Because there's so much topics, we're gonna handle it in categories. Category number 1, racism and transphobia. Category number 2, children. Category number 3 is relationship, family. And category number 4 is miscellaneous, okay? So we're gonna go, you're gonna pick a topic and I'm gonna ask questions and so in regards to it, just so we can stick and stay on some sort of a understanding. So where do you want to hit first?
Let's go with the first one first.
The racism and transphobia. So let's just get the transphobia stuff out of the way first, okay? Because the racism is a bit more. So you had made some comments in regards to me, and it was definitely in regards to my gender identity. And you were saying some awful things in regards to trans people when you're saying it, right? Now, I don't know if you remember. Do you remember what you said?
I did not.
Okay, so you were saying things as to they're just men. They're just pretending so and so. And I don't know, I think Icy might have some recording or something, I don't remember. But in regards to those comments you made on your live, right? What did that mean? Because I'm going to be very honest. I'm pretty hot. So I was confused as to where those comments were coming from.
I wasn't meaning anything by it when I said it.
I mean, there was definitely something meant by it.
Well, what I was trying to mean by it is I'm absolutely dumbfounded. Like, I thought for sure there's no way you could be like an actual person that's transitioning, because for one, I've seen what you look like outside of VR chat, and
because that's what I thought.
That.
I thought that you were saying that I was faking being trans and that I'm actually not trans, right? That's what you meant, because that's what I also said. Is that what you meant? Because in the video, you do say that. You did say they're faking being trans. That was what you said. Now, babes, I'm not gonna lie. I have balls. I ain't gonna lie about it. Why would I lie and be one of the most, discriminated groups? And just, why would I do that? I wear it proudly on my shoulder, and I hope when I wear my trans identity proudly on my shoulder, I hope that other people who are trans take that in and also feel proud. I know in the world right now, especially, trans people are villainized in the highest possibility, and also the most vulnerable individuals. So I wear on my sleeve. I'm very loud. I'm very proud, and I always say to people, be proud of who you are. Don't let your agenda, represent who you are. Let your personality represent who you are. Now, I'm glad we could clear that up, because we got that. But I'm not faking it, okay? I don't have a womb. So here we go. Now, the next one is a little bit more deep, because you was caught with 2 people around you saying the N-word. One of them said it as an insult to someone as the hard R. Now, let me tell you something. I might not mess with DTB no more, but I will always have his back on this topic, right? Because I seen him be extremely upset and extremely hurt by what was said, and I would never ever, if I ever sit back and allow any POC person, right, to be called a hard R and see them be so upset and whatnot, it's not okay with me, right? Like I said, I might not fuck with him right now, but I would never, I would always have his back in regards to this. You sat in that VC and allowed a man to call him the hard R, and you stayed in that VC. So, can you explain?
Yes, I can actually. So while that was going down, I was in the middle because my mom was literally in the room with me. She was I was having a borderline severe
I want to say,
panic attack.
right, I think you should be pretty honest right now as well, because if you're honest and I'm honest, we can speak fair, right? You know how I am. You've known me for a while. When I feel like someone's lying, that is the only time I get agitated. So go ahead, because I know you was losing your mind during that time. Your mom was like, she's having an attack, she might unalive herself. Your mom was saying a lot of stuff.
Yeah, my mom likes to be overdramatic for no reason.
I'm just bullshit. I'm sorry.
What she said. But while this was going on, like, I didn't know.
You knew he said it, because, my dear, you joined our call after this incident happened, and I said, what the F? How you were gonna allow a man to call him the hard R, a white man, blah 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 blah. And then we ended up also finding out that he was 14 or something?
Yes, it was supposed to be an 18 plus 5M. Owner itself was letting in minors, and that server is now shut down because I had reached out to CFX about it.
But what I would like to ask you is, when this all went down, you still stayed with them, supported them after he had said that horrible word to DTB, right? You still stayed with them. You were still a part of their community. You were still a part of their thing, even though you knew what was going on. You knew that there was a minor in there. You knew that the minor said this horrible stuff. Everyone in that server, and I'm going to be very blunt when I say this, are weirdos. They are a bunch of racist people who just want to have a server where they can roleplay their fantasy. That's the tea. Go ahead.
Can I also add something? Not to mention, I've noticed with that server, they are also sexist as well. I was the only female in that server. They wouldn't allow anyone else in there.
But this is giving. You was okay with them hate criming and discriminating against everyone else until it was turned to you. Now you have a problem with it when they turned on you. That's what it seems like.
No, I was removed from the owner of that server had removed me because some very inappropriate comments were made after I had lost another family member, and I didn't take too kindly to it. And they were still continuing to drop racial slurs, and I was like, you know what? I'm not dealing with it.
Okay, but the tea is now. Hold on, I'm lacking. So the tea is this, right? Now I have spies everywhere. You know that. After this kid called DTB the hard R, you still gamed with him. Y'all were in VCs for weeks later. So you didn't have a problem with him calling him the art. Let's keep it a buck, right? You continue to be buddy with them all.
I stayed in the server after that for the simple fact I was seeing what the server was about because I had just
But you seen what it's about. You knew that there's a minor in there. You knew that they said a nasty ass word to someone. I'm gonna say this, right? People might have an issue with DTB right now, and I get it, right? I also have my issues with him. But let it be known, I would never ever allow anyone to insult him in that context, because not only are you just insulting DTB, you're insulting everyone of that ethnicity and who, you know, it affects and it relates to. Now, I need you to take accountability with this, because there's no excuses of, oh, I want to see what it was about. You knew what it was about. You knew that you stayed in there after that person was 14. You knew that you stayed in there after they called him the hard R. You knew that and you stayed in there, right? So I'm going to be honest, in regards to that, your judgment was absolutely dog shit, and I think we just take accountability with it, and you could say, you know, take the floor, sweetie.
My judgment was off about everyone in that server, and I do take accountability. I should have stepped in and said something, but I didn't. That's my
I also want to say something as well whilst we're on this topic. You was live, and he was having this alleged live exposing me, right? And some guy went on there and he said how we played Fortnite together. I was watching that live with Icy. How allegedly we played Fortnite together and I begged him to be on one of my shows. Let it be known, I don't even know who the fuck that guy is. Secondly, I've never ever needed to ask a guy to come on my show. Someone went on your show and was using my name for clout, because I don't know who the hell that was. I've never spoken to them. I even looked through my DMs. Nothing. I didn't know who that individual was. They were begging it. And I want that to be known. That person was a clown who was on there lying out of their ass. Now, can you admit, right? You then, and I'm going to give my theory, because do I think you are straight up racist? I think you have racist tendencies. I don't think you're inherently racist, but I think that you let the anger get the better of you. And the reason why I do is because I believe you was driven by anger. And that is why you stayed with a group of people who were saying racist words, a group of people who were breaking rules.
I will admit, I was angry. I was. A lot of the shit that I fucked up and did was completely out of anger.
I know it was, because I've spoken to you. Your grandmother is one of the sweetest individuals ever, right? You must have some sort of morale and decency if that woman is in your life. So that is why I don't think you are blatantly just this racist, but you really do owe DTB an apology. Now he's not around no more, so I guess you can't. But if you ever do speak to him, that man is owing an apology, because I would always speak for someone. I would always speak for someone, right? And what was said was not okay. It was not okay. I don't mess with the man anymore, but I would not ever sit and allow that to occur around me. So I really wish that you do get the chance to speak to him and apologize to him, because I think he might not even give a shit, right? But I think it's the right thing to do. But you had your hand up, Kavari. What was you gonna say?
She ain't personally racist because I went to high school with her, but she does hang around racist people. I can agree with that. She don't really acknowledge.
No, but when you don't, but you can't. If you hang around racist people, that means you are enabling and being around their behavior. I would never be friends with someone who is a racist, baby. Never. If anyone is racist, sexist, any of the sort, I will never, ever, 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 ever be friends with them. Because when you are friends with someone like that, they think it's okay to be that way.
And I agree too, because I am mixed myself. I'm half black and white, which I try telling her to stay away from that category, because she does have kids that are mixed. and where I guess where she's white.
That's why. Yeah, she has mixed babies. This is what I'm saying. I know she's not inherently racist, but she has racist tendencies.
Yeah.
That is calling a spade, right? I've witnessed it myself. No one could tell me anything of the sort. Now, does that mean she's going to be condemned forever? No, it means it's something she needs to work on and be educated on and change. Because, of course, she has mixed babies. Of course, you know, I've known her. I know that's not her energy. But the thing she did that day was extremely racist tendencies. You allowed these things to happen, and the right people are owed apologies. Now, can you give them the apologies? DTB isn't here, right? So there's that. Now, the next one. When I first met you, your man kept saying the N-word, and I clocked his tea real quick. He thought he could say it because he was Latina. I want to say, if you're Latino, if you're anything other than black, you cannot say the word. Okay? Now, what is going on with that situation? Because I know there's some good, allegedly.
Yes. Me and Kavari have been working with him. Me and him now own our own group on VR chat and our own group Discord server. Anytime he sees anyone doing anything homophobic, transphobic, or being racist, they are automatically blacklisted out of our server, and he handles them himself.
I hope so.
Yeah, he
Because
is doing that.
you know what? I'm going to be so honest when I say this right now. Your country you live in right now is fueled by the devil. And when I say the devil, I might not believe in the devil with horns, but it is fueled by absolute hate. It is fueled by the discrimination and the pain of minorities. So now is the most important time to speak about these things and being a voice for these things. So if your man has genuinely done this, I would say great job. Now, I don't know your man or anything of the sort, but when I met him, he said those things. You did tell him to stop saying it. I was there when you told him. So I hope that what you're saying right now is truthful, because, you know, it only is going to make for a better group for you and him. Yes, Kavari?
I am a witness to him stop saying it, which some do still be racist, but they're still working on it, because I sit there and keep telling her who you are is who.
There's no working on. Why are you friends with people who are racist?
At some point, they weren't like that, and then just out of the blue.
So why aren't they being cut off?
And I'm just sitting here. They are. I've cut off Mac from that server, the server owner. I've cut off Freshie, Drizzy, a bunch of others.
Baby, let me tell you, there's only one thing a racist deserves, and that is a smack upside the head. Because I'm sick of it. Those men in that server, I'm gonna call a spade, because we've seen how some of them looked. They were balding old men. Let's call a spade. They were balding old men. Some of them were big as shit. We've seen their faces, right? The fact that they went into a server looking like a farm, right? And decided to make a group where they can be racist and show all this nasty ass stuff is vile. And I'm glad you left there, or you got banned from it, but it does not excuse your involvement in that. Yes?
The reason why I got banned is because I told them, because I was at one point staff, me and my husband were staff in that server. We were the only ones getting out anybody that was racist or anything. He would let them pay to get their way back in the server. Not my husband, but the server owner.
But I'm confused. You have control over your life. You had every moment to be like, okay, I'm done, I'm out of here. But you didn't. And this is the problem, right? Are you genuine to the point of where you let your emotions go over your morals? Because in this case, it seems like you let your emotions take over your morals. You said that you knew, but when I met you, you knew that racism was wrong. You knew that saying the N-word is wrong, right? But when you were angry and apparently hurt, you thought it was okay for people to use these words and say these things.
I will admit, yes. At that point, when I was pissed off like I was, I did not care what was said. I was stupid for doing so. But I can honestly say this, I am glad that those toxic, racist individuals are completely out of my life.
Can I tell you something? Can I tell you where my anger come for you genuinely, why I was so pissed off with you? Is because just a week before that incident happened where you allowed someone to call DTB the N-word, right? You sat on that call and almost shed a tear sitting with your grandmother saying how I have changed your relationship with your children for the better. And that is why I was angry, because I'm like, hold on, a week ago, this girl was telling me how I've just made her and her children have a better relationship by, telling her right from wrong, what she needs to do, what she needs to prioritize. And then it was a 360. Kavari's looking at you like you're lying or something. Kavari, why are you looking at her like that?
Sorry, because I've been trying to help her with her kids since she had them and lost Rini. So it's like I try to help her along the same path and stuff. And then when she gets close,
she was doing a good job. She was doing a good job when I was helping her. She was talking to her kids all day. She was even going out with them and stuff like that. But then, and I keep saying this to you, right? You remember Rosie, the girl who used to always be online and act a fool and had these fake personalities?
Yes.
I did the same thing with her,
Yes,
what I did with you. And guess what's happened to her? She hardly plays this game anymore. She's moved to Australia. She's married. She's having a baby. Her life is completely changed. And she said to me, thank you, Edie, for changing my life, right? And that was the same thing what was happening with you. But then you just absolutely shit the bed. I don't know what happened with you, where you just completely changed. And you want to know who I was most disappointed for? I was most disappointed for your grandmother, because we used to have the sweetest chats, right? She used to tell me how, the sweetest things. And I was so thinking, oh my gosh, she's going to be so disappointed when she finds this out.
My grandmother was disappointed in me. I got a lecture and a half from my grandmother about the whole ordeal.
By the way, yes, Rosie is pregnant, chat. Congratulate her. Now, so as we've got into the racist stuff, right? I think the main takeaway from this is you need to apologize to DTB if you ever get the chance. And I really think, for anyone who's watching, it's better that you make a statement now about the things you've allowed and the community you was a part of. I think it's better you speak to the broad audience. So I'm going to put the camera at you. You may speak when you're ready.
So, from being in the 5M community a lot, I've seen some pretty messed up servers, but by far that one takes the cake. What I allowed, I should have spoke up. Regardless of me having a panic attack or not, I should have spoke up. I should have said something, but I didn't. I was pissed off. I was hurt, and at that point, I'm gonna just be a buck. I didn't give a shit what was said. At that point. And then when I finally cooled off, came to my senses, collected my mental state, I was like, this server's a joke. Not only are they racist and sexist, but they are absolutely creepy. It's supposed to be an 18+ server, but yet they're allowing 14-year-olds, 16-year-olds, 15-year-olds.
Baby, you stayed in the server, though. You knew that they were in the server when you stayed in there. You stayed in there for weeks. You stayed in there for weeks when you knew. You want to know how? I knew because we had alts in that server. And I remember I once joined that VC and I tore you up, baby. I tore you up real quick in one of those VCs. And then I got kicked and banned real fast. Right? You were still a part of it. So yes, I appreciate you saying this now. But do not play victim. Okay? You was a part of this nasty ass machine. The only good thing is you've allegedly realized the wrong from right. Now, we've done number 1, number 2. We need to get into the important topic now, which is the children. Jocelyn's in my chat right now saying left, right, and center, she don't even have her kids anymore. Da, 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 da. So, let's speak, because there's a lot of comments which are made. Comment number 1. Do you have custody of your children?
I do not. I'm in the process of getting custody back.
Okay. Now, being honest, tell me why were those children taken away from you? Because what I was told is neglect, not just neglect. You allegedly, one of your children almost got run over because of you and your neglect. So you may take the floor with that. Why were they taken away?
They were taken away because I did not have a stable residency. I was moving around from place to place to place. And then I moved into my mom's, got stable, still trying to prove that, hey, I'm doing, because when I went to the courts over the whole issue, I had everything completed. DCS, the judge, was
I'll be
like,
honest,
no, we still want to see progress.
someone sent me a picture of your mother's house, and by God, is that a state?
It was bad.
There was
Kavari
poop
could vouch for
on
me
the
on this
floors.
one. It was bad.
The bed had like shit stains on it or something. The kitchen was... Yes, Kavari?
Okay, when I lived with her, I basically cleaned the whole house. So there's so much spider webs that it was like a horror house. But after I moved away and stuff, her mom would sit there and not even take the dogs out. No laundry was.
Well, no wonder why they weren't going to let the kids back. They were in. That was a chemical warfare. That was a nuclear site, sweetie.
I mean, her mom was just disgusting. She would pick up shit with her own hands, and I tried to get her to yeah, and then she'd try to sit there and touch the food in the refrigerator after picking up dog shit. I'm like, no. I was
Not
the one
only
that
that,
did their
when-
laundry and stuff. She would stay asleep.
Sorry, Kavari.
And I was trying to work with her to get. And then I got her helping, but then her mom stopped. And then after I left, the house went, especially with her mother, because her mom kept getting dogs. I was there for that part.
Okay.
It was disgusting. It was dog shit and period blood on the bed.
So
Even on the chair.
your children were taken away because the place you was living was shit, basically, and you didn't have a stable house, and that's the only reason you're saying?
Correct.
There wasn't neglect
Yes.
in there?
No.
Okay.
They called it, they described it when the cases were done, they described it as environmental neglect. Basically, because I didn't have a stable residency. And of course, as you heard from Kavari, the house was
Okay, so
borderline unlivable.
you've now moved out of the state, correct? Now,
I got as far away from my mother as humanly possible.
allegedly, you wasn't running away from your mother, but you was running away from child support.
No.
Kavari's looking at you like that is the truth.
I left because
Kavari, tell me
She
the truth,
was
Kavari. Is that the truth? Be blunt, be real, don't lie to me.
I am. I'm 100. She had people paying her child support, but her mom is a big ass mess. Her mom is suicidal.
This is not about her mom.
She
This
sits
is about her. This is about her, not her
I
mom.
know.
Right? Her mama didn't
I
have
know.
those babies. It
I
was
know.
her. So did she leave the
I
state
know.
because of she's running away from child support or not?
That one, no, because she had her grandmother and other people paying, like Katie and them paying her child support. It was her mom.
But they won't be paying
being,
it no more, right?
like-
Okay, let me speak to you because
Yeah, I know.
she isn't gonna tell me the truth. Let me speak to you and be honest, please. So I know that
Okay,
you
I'll be
have to
100.
you have to pay your child support, and
Yes.
what is being said is other people are paying it for you. They no longer are going to pay it for you. So now you have no means to pay your child support. Is that correct?
No, my grandmother is still helping me.
But
with
no
it.
no one's paid the child support.
I did make a payment last month. And I'm also in the process of getting my SSI, and the child support is aware of that.
Okay, so
Because I was medically cleared not to be able to work.
have you received any letters talking about the child support payments? Because apparently you have.
Yeah, you have.
They send reminders on what needs to be paid, but I also kept in touch with them while I am doing the
Can I
shit
ask
with
you a
SSI.
question and be honest? In the last 6 months, Out of any of those 6 months, how many months child support have you paid?
4.
4? That's not the truth.
Really?
That's not the truth, Lady Vamp. I told you if you're honest with me, I'll be honest with you. Okay? If you're gonna lie to me, then I can be manipulative with you. How many child support payments have you paid over the last 6 months? Because according to my sources, it's less than 2.
No, it's 2 or 3. So I don't know.
You understand the issue with that, right?
Yeah, I
Those
do.
children need, they need something. The man needs some help. Now, yes, Kavari.
When the baby daddy, I know all the situations of each kid.
Mhm.
One is adopted out with open visitations. 2 of them is with one of her friends being taken care of. The last one is with my ex that she had, and he doesn't even have rights to him. He does, but he doesn't because his mom's taking care of all the kids' nests and stuff. And
Mhm.
he is just running around from person to person, like how she used to be, talking to just people and only caring about using a baby as love. That was it.
I know, but you've got to realize, right? Yes, those men might be whatever, but it took another person to spread their legs.
Yeah, and I agree with that. Equal share. I understand that. Yes.
Now, I want to say this, right? Because there are people who are saying you've run to a state where there's no child support. And is that true? You've gone to a state where there's no child support, correct?
No. The reason I left Tennessee was because of my mother.
No, but I'm saying the state
was the
you
only
live in now,
reason.
the state you live in now, there's no child support.
Oh, I don't know. I've only been here a little bit.
Okay. Now, in regards to the comment, right, that your child almost got run over. And they come out of the side of the car, they were driving up and your daughter almost got run over. That was said by Terry, I think, or Laura, one of them. Is there any truth to that? Just yes or no. I don't want to entertain it if there's no truth to it.
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay. Now, there is let me see my Discord real quick. Sorry. Okay, that's fine. Now, go ahead, sorry. You had your hand up, Kavari?
I think that where she got that is when she was getting out of church and stuff because her grandparents was pissing her off. Well, peeing her off. She was walking up the interstate with her kid where the grass was, and she was on the roadside. I think that's where that comment came from because even her grandparents vouched.
But did her daughter almost get hit by a car during that time?
No, ma'am.
So then where did that come from?
Laura is a lot of drama and stuff, and she manipulates situations, especially if it's hurt to her gain.
Okay. I'm going to be honest, they had a lot of receipts, which I'm going to pull up some of them real fast. But, let me see who's talking about me real quick. Hold on. Someone said, and the judge, what? Needs child support. Oh, okay. Before we continue, right, there's a very important question, Vamp, which has been somewhat confirmed. I need you to answer it because it's a pretty wild question. And I think you know what question it's gonna be. But talk of the metaverse is that you have had some wild experiences. Not that one I'm talking about, which you know which one I know about, not that. But, babes, did you and your mom ride the same meat?
Okay,
Yes.
I can explain that. So, my oldest, we had brought her father in because me and her father had met at job corps. He was in to meet his daughter.
Okay.
I was asleep, and my mom was giving to him in the other room.
Oh!
And then we got it out of my mother years later.
So hold
Over
on,
the
your
whole
mom,
ordeal.
your mom slapped you on your man. I didn't tell you until years later.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh!
Yes, ma'am. It took me, her sister, and her
Can I?
mother to get it out of her.
Go on.
Can I? Okay. Her mom is a weirdo. I sit there and was questioned, and she admitted that she would peep on them while they were sleeping. When she came and got him and took him to her house. Ever since then, that Brittany Ray was coming from the hospital and stuff, she was, you know, the eggplant.
Yep.
And that after that, when they would be doing stuff in her room, she'd be low-key watching them and stuff, and she would send her to the store, and they would be doing while she was at the store.
So wait, hold
And they
on.
was supposed to be watching
Your
the
mom
baby.
slept with your man
So-
multiple times?
Yeah.
Oh!
Yep.
And she said, and she would, and top it off, she was married to her dad still. And yeah,
Yes, ma'am. And
Yeah,
then she wanted to
so-
try to blame my dad and her getting.
I
want to
say something. I've seen
But-
how your mother looks. So what the fuck did this man look like? What possessed this man to want to get
dog shit.
you know,
Sorry.
head from a baked potato?
He was scruffy build, really skinny, and I guess I don't know, in her like sick, twisted mind, that reminded her of my dad because her and my dad were having issues at the time. So I don't know. I don't know what was going through my mother's head.
White and he's black. What you mean they look alike? No, they weren't.
Oh,
No, they
I'm
weren't.
talking about body build.
They was not bodybuilders. You're playing. I
Girl,
seen your
let's be
daddy
a
and I
buck.
seen
My
your
mother
mom.
went after him because he was skinny.
Because
This is
because of the heavy
crazy.
lifting. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I need to be quiet.
is your mum still with your dad?
No. They've been divorced since 2016. My
Okay.
daughter was born in 2015.
I cannot believe your mother was smashing your boyfriend for a while. You had no idea? You didn't smell her breath on it?
I had zero idea until her sister, and her mother
How did
confronted my
how
mom
did
and
you
got it
know?
out of
How did
her.
you know?
Because there's this ex that we share. We shared a lot of boyfriends, sadly.
Why are y'all all sharing men?
And-
Are there no men? Or are
She
those the only
takes-
ones
she
you want to
takes on
clap
my-
it?
She
Like,
takes after mommy. I don't care. Hey, give the choice to people that want them, I guess. I don't know. But, okay, our ex, Jacob, went to her house and she was telling a story. And she was like, well, Jacob C was trying to come on to me and your dad had to get him out. So I said, okay, so you wasn't flanching because she flanched for me and I didn't want her mom. And she was like, well, he was trying to come on to me and stuff, and I had to shove him off. I said, well, how many people have you said that? How many people did you claim your daughter's boyfriends would try to come on to you? And then she started naming the baby daddy. She named quite a few, like 4 guys.
wait, hold on. Wait, the man was your baby dad?
Yes, it was.
Wait!
And she's trying to
So-
get
The
the
man in
dad.
Hold
question
on.
was the father
So,
of my
the-
first child.
The children's father slept with their grandma? I'm
Yes.
done.
Yes. I'm, I'm sorry. That's
But
wrong. I
yeah.
shouldn't laugh. I'm sorry. I'm
Now
sorry.
you know why I'm so messed up in the head.
Okay, but not that the recent,
Unfortunate.
the 4th baby daddy, she's trying to get with right now as we're speaking.
I don't.
No.
Okay, can we be so honest, right? How old is your mother? Because I seen the picture. She looks like she's like in her 70s or something.
49.
50. No, she's 50. She just had a birthday.
She just
sister
turned
took her
50.
out. Yeah. I mean, she's hairy, if you know what I mean. She been over
Okay. So your mother is just obsessed with trying to smash her son-in-law. This is incest.
Yeah.
Not blood, but it is in-law incest. This is disgusting. On top of that, she's living in a shitty house with dog shit everywhere. Picking up shit with her hands and then put it in her pum-pum. No wonder why she's ill all the time. Yes?
I would also like to add that before I moved, her sister was living with me. We could have me and her sister could have the house spotless. No, I'm just saying. We could have the house spotless. She won't take out the dog.
Sister.
There's been times
Your mom? Hold on.
in her bed eating.
No.
Your mother had a baby with her cousin?
So I'm just gonna drop this bombshell since I'm not holding back anything this point. I found out I was the product of a threesome.
With your uncle?
Yep.
Why are you gonna drop that one? Some things. Why would you say that? Why would you let that one be known? What's next? You gonna tell them that you're my sister's ex-fiance? Why are you dropping bombs like this?
Okay. This makes so much sense that you're an incest baby now. I get it. I get it. This is chat, I'm not lying. This is the first time I'm finding this out. This is crazy. Your mother has no shame.
Both something.
Go on.
I know I didn't bring a lot of it to light. I kept it hidden. But that was because I was at one point trying to build a relationship with my mother, and every time I did, she would shoot down my mental state. Constantly.
Someone's asking
Body
if this a
shame.
bit. No, this is not a bit. These are people who. This is a person I had an issue with for a hot minute, for a long time. They wanted to make amends and clear stuff up. I'm finding out that she has some missing chromosomes myself, baby. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
So she is actually because so the reason why Laura left the house was because my mom refused to let her husband Terry stay with us because he was a severe alcoholic. And the last time he drank while he stayed with us, he tried to go after my grandmother. And I don't know where the lines got crossed. I never put my hands on Laura while she was pregnant. I have had to step in between her and my mom having scream fights.
Allegedly, you tried to punch her in the belly when she was pregnant.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Because anytime while she was down here, my husband, who is across the room, he was on call with me 24/7.
Kavari just speaks.
He heard
sweetie.
everything.
You need to put your hand up every time.
I'm sorry to cut you off, but how could you punch her in the face when y'all was eating each other's
Hold on. Okay,
peach
wait.
at the time?
Hold on. This is disgusting. Wait, give me a second because I need to get my evidences, what she sent me, okay? Okay, hold on. So the things, by the way, I don't know if you know this, but this group of people, this group of people have a video of an hour long of you on YouTube showing your house, your face, your mother's face, the DMs, all sorts of fuck shit, right? It's an hour long. We have found the video, by the way, but I want to go into certain evidences which they sent me. So, by the way, I do see the picture of your mother again, and my God, does she look like a marshmallow? She really does. But hold on, please.
Yep.
Let me just. Let me see these DMs. So, is it okay if I can show pictures of the house? Are you okay with me doing that now that you don't live there?
Chat, go ahead.
Chat, can I show y'all?
Not my problem. I don't live there no more.
Chat, can I show y'all this, please? Like, please.
Y'all gonna puke.
Like,
Oh,
okay, I guess I will show it. Oh my god.
I will say this. I will give a PSA warning to anyone who has a weak stomach. I apologize in advance.
Baby,
We're about to
you
see how-
slept. You slept on that bed, you freak, and there was piss stains on it. I see it. She sent me a video. She sent me a video of apparently you, and you got up on the bed, and it was like shit stain or piss stains, one of them.
why are you looking at me? I did not send no video. You looking at me like that?
Don't act brand new.
No, I know who.
Fam,
the
don't
two
act like
people
I
that
ain't
did.
seen you butt naked before.
What?
Oh, I forgot about that.
Thank you. Okay,
No.
so
I
chat.
see
By
you
the
butt
way,
naked
that
too,
comment
so-
sounds a bit wild, right? I found something I shouldn't have found. Let me just say that. And I seen areolas and all. Okay, but we're not about that right now. Let's continue with the house. So let's get on with the house. I'm just saving them. Chat, I can't say it because I'm not about to go that low because she's talking respectfully and she's not coming on real rah shit. I found something I shouldn't have found online. It's gone now, but yeah. It was interesting what I seen. I'm not gonna go low. I tell ya, I only yell if someone disrespects me. I don't do it otherwise. I handle myself differently than before. Give me a second. I'm just getting more of the house stuff. Okay. Chat,
Sorry for everybody's eyes.
are you ready, everyone?
I feel like everybody's
Is
gonna
my
see
chat
this
ready
one.
to see the house? I think you are. So we're gonna go with the one. I think the messiest place there first. We're gonna start with the kitchen. Okay. So the kitchen, America. Type 1 if you would eat in this kitchen. Type 2 if you would set it on fire. Okay. Give me 1 second.
Can I push too?
Sweetie,
That part.
I wish I could push 2 too. Give me a second, chat. I'm just
gonna push Tim.
I'm trying. Oh. Is it working? Wait. Okay, let me find the photos. Give me a second. Okay, period. So let's start with. Oh, it's not showing. Why is it not showing? Give me a second. Give me a second, chat. Hold on. Are you ready? Okay, hold on. I'm gonna cut the top part off so my screen isn't covered. Who's ready to see the infamous kitchen? There it is. That is what these individuals ate in. That is what they
Oh god.
cooked dinner in. What the hell?
It was worse than that.
This looks like Insidious went through it, baby. Oh my god. Ain't this something?
Oh, something definitely did.
Ain't that something? Look at it. I'm so confused. There's like, look, there's literally poop on the floor in the right of the picture. There's poop on the floor. There's like rotten food everywhere. I don't even know if that is an oven or a dishwasher. What is covered in grease? Oh, did you have children living in this property at any time?
That's a stove.
Um,
No.
No? Okay. What about the bathroom, chat? Who wants to take a beautiful bath in this? Who wants to take a beautiful bath in the bathroom? Oh. This toilet looks so sad.
Can I also just point out with the picture, The reason why there's a hole in the wall is because Terry decided he was going to get drunk and rip out the bathroom sink.
And then this is where you slept.
Mind you, my
Allegedly.
stepdad repaired the floor, and they made the bathroom back looking like that after he replaced the floor and rebuilt the toilet and the sink, and they did that too.
So you slept on this bed, Vamp?
I've had to bleach the bed multiple times because when I would go to like stay the night with a friend or whatever to get a break from my mother, I would tell her, do not open my door, because I had a door that was shut. I told her, do not open my door because the dogs will go in. They will.
Are those
they
dogs
will
or
do their
cats?
business everywhere.
That's why I had a lock on that door when I lived there.
Sweetie, did you say that she ate her sister
They
out?
had both, and they both shit everywhere and pissed everywhere.
Did Vamp eat out her sister?
She ate my sister out. She dated my
Oh, okay. Okay, that's
Yeah.
fine. Okay, that's fine. Let me go back to more of the stuff which was sent, okay? Because there's a lot. Okay, so...
sister. Yeah, my sister and her was ex-fiancés, by the way.
I'm gonna be honest. I low-key just want to play this. Do you think I should just play the video which was made about you?
Yeah, that's probably the best bet.
Because it's an hour long. But before we do, right, I want to go over the topic. So, you are clarifying your children weren't taken away for anything other than the shitty house, and you didn't have a stable household.
Correct.
Okay. Now, I'm gonna be honest. I do feel better about that, because my biggest issue with you being blacklisted was you was neglecting your children. Because when I spoke to you, you always acted and spoke like you cared about your kids. You always spoke to them on the phone, saying how much you loved them. So that was my big issue. I don't care if you got a shitty pum pum or whatever. I don't care if you're an incest baby. I don't. People are asking, are the animals okay?
No.
Don't know. I do not know.
I can answer that because my sister lives there before she's leaving, and her mom sits there and abuses the animals.
The mom abuses the animals?
Yes, because after she left her cats to go to Oklahoma, her mom, her cats ran out of cat food, and she sit there and said, and I quote, "I don't give a blank that if the animals starve, their parent left, so it's
Can't you call the like the animal control on it or something?"
They won't do nothing without proof.
They won't do
my
anything.
My sister had to get the cat food because the cats went days out because she has the cat food in her room, and my sister didn't know. And she asked them if they ate, and she's like, they ran out of food and I'm not feeding them. So my sister had to get all her baby food money for the animals.
I'm gonna be so for real. If someone had my babies, my cats, and thought they were gonna keep it, I'm gonna go pull up, and if anyone gets in my way, they're gonna get it right in the face. I do not play about my children. I don't play about my babies. I think y'all need to do what you can to get rid of those ones, because they are in there being tortured by a woman who literally seems like self-destruct.
I've been trying, and she won't
can I
give them
also
up because
add
she says
the reason?
they're her emotional support animals. So I've been trying to get her to get rid of them. Her grandmother been trying to get rid of them because she lounges in feces, and like the house right now is nothing but pure, worse than what y'all seen right now in the pictures that you shared. They're worse. It's worse. The floor is completely filtered.
Okay, and y'all said you called the animal control and they said they won't do anything without proof?
Yes.
Correct.
Something needs to be done about it.
The only thing people can do is call the code inspectors or whatever they're called for the city to shut the place down. That's the only way that anything's gonna be.
I'm gonna be honest, I've seen the house and it looks like it's very hillbilly.
It's unlivable. It's unlivable.
Yeah.
There was
The
shitty
floor
brown
fell through
stains in
because
the
there
front
was so
door.
much cat and dog piss on the floor.
Yeah.
That's why the floor gave out.
Okay. We need to move back into the story. So, your children were taken away because you did not have a stable house. Do those children live in that household at any time?
No, ma'am.
Okay. So, with your children now, what is the current situation?
Last I spoke with the guardian ad litem, they are getting a petition because they have seen I've gave them proof that I have stable residency now and everything, and I have sent them pictures of what the house looks like that I am living in now.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm hoping to hear back from the guardian ad litem over the kids within the next couple days.
Okay. Before we continue, thank you for subscribing, Miss Ghosty, and thank you, Yang, thank you, Devil. Chat, 35% off gifted subs. It's only for like 20 minutes more, I think, or 10 minutes more. 35% of gifted subs of packages of 5 or more. And of course, support, follow, all that jazz. Okay. Now, if I spoke to your baby fathers, they're all going to tell me those children were taken out of your custody because of you didn't have a stable home. Is that the only thing they're going to say?
Yes. With my youngest, it was environmental neglect because I didn't have a stable residency. With the other two, I was bouncing around from house to house, and DCS got called, and they deemed me as well. They also said I had something along the lines of, I can't pronounce the word, it's big long word.
Munchausen disease. Sorry.
Okay. Firstly,
proxy.
Goddess, thank you for the 10 gifted subs, Goddess. I love you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay. So, there was no neglect, abuse, or any weird shit then. And
No.
you could, and if I needed those court, if I was to get access to those court documents, they will say exactly that.
Correct.
Okay. Now, do you currently speak to any of your children? Do you have a relationship with your children or so and so?
I have tried to reach out to the person who I'm still in contact with, the fourth baby daddy. For the simple fact, I'm constantly checking in on my son. I've tried to contact the friend who has the two, and she has blocked me on everything.
Kavari, your hand
That's
is up.
because y'all had a lot of arguments and words.
So you had arguments with this woman, with the...
Yes, because there was a picture that she had posted on Facebook. It was brought to my attention by somebody that she was in a vehicle with my kids, and none of them were in their booster and or seatbelts.
Okay, but don't you think it's very smart that... Oh, someone... Laurel just gifted 5 subs. Laurel, I love you, birthday girl. I love you, thank you so much. Oh my god, let me just dance for a second. Oh my god.
Thanks for subscribing, baby. Thanks for subscribing, baby. Yeah, thanks for subscribing.
Don't you think it's best for your interest to get along with this lady if you can have more relationship with your child or children?
I have tried reaching out to her. I do not know if she has changed her number, but even when I have star 67 the number, I get no answer.
Okay. Yes, Kavari, baby, just speak, okay? You're gonna be end up every time. If no one's speaking, just speak.
Sorry, I didn't know. I didn't want to cross him right when they were talking, so I was just being respectful. Like, I did fix their relationship at one point where she was taking our kids to McDonald's and stuff, and they were being visitations, being given and everything. After that, I don't know if her mom or anyone else neglected that after she left my home. If she stayed with me with her first kid, and then she came back and stayed with me when she lost her second, third kid. So, and I had DCS off her butt with the first kid and stuff, and we had her first kid a room. And then when she left, that one, her mom manipulated her into giving open adoption. Second one, I don't know what happened. Third one, I don't know what happened. But when she came back to me, I fixed and repaired the relationship.
But
for her to see the
what we
second
see, the
and third.
overall issue is you are not in touch with most of your children.
Correct.
And when you've gone to the courts about it, if you have, what have they said?
Well,
How many children do you have exactly?
I have 4. 2 girls, 2 boys.
Okay. So what have the courts said when you've tried?
With my oldest, where open adoption agreements aren't being followed through, that I'd have to go back to court in the state of Virginia and take it back to court. And they didn't really give me much input of what they're gonna do. They just told me I needed to get an attorney and take it back to court.
Okay, you gave away your rights to your child, didn't you?
Yes.
Okay.
Because when I had my first daughter, I was not mentally and or financially stable. And
I'm gonna
did what
be
was
honest,
best for
I
my
was
child.
helping her.
I really
I
think
was
that
helping her with her kids.
you had babies you were not prepared to have, and you fucked up. And I
Good.
can sit here and pretend to have sympathy for you, but I don't, because these children are gonna deal with it, and it's gonna affect their lives way more than it's affected yours. Now, okay, so this is what we're at the moment. The racist stuff we spoke about, the transphobic stuff we spoke about, the children stuff we're here with right now. So tell me if I mean, this is where I stand at the moment, okay, with the mothering stuff. You are having a relationship with one of your children. The other 3, you are not, because of issues with the person who has them. Now, if I was you, I do think you would need to fight harder for them, because they are your children. But you, Lady Vamp, are the one who was fucked up. Kavari, I am a little intrigued as to your knowledge and your involvement with this, when allegedly you are not too perfect yourself.
I know I'm not perfect. Never said and never claimed it.
So,
Like, I know
go ahead.
Like, only reason why I know all this stuff because I went to high school with her and I've been through all this with her. So I do know quite a bit about everything except when she leaves my house and some of the things I don't know. So I just only
Okay.
speak on the things I do know.
Okay, your hand was up, so what did you want to say?
She barely, like, she has a rocky relationship with her 4th kid because her baby daddy only wants to be with her, and where she's not trying to be with him, if he's on the visitation. Because, yes, that's my ex. I know him.
Okay. Speaking of exes, right? The guy who was on court today, the PDF, right?
Oh, good.
You used to defend that man, didn't you?
I did that as a cover so I could investigate myself.
Because, you falsely accused the lady in red of being a PDF because she was going after your man.
No, I was told about it, and I was questioning it.
You know what's crazy? So many
That's
people
not
are.
a thing at that
He said
point.
the same thing today. And it's wild because this is something people can get sued for, right? For defamation. But okay. In regards to another guy who was on my court, I don't know if you know who he is, but he had a Discord server where there was alleged minors in there. Right? Minors photos, sorry. And he was on my show. He was an adult man who had a minor's photos in there. Do you know who I'm talking about? You don't know? Okay, so there was a guy who was on here. Now, I'm currently getting the name because now Vamp doesn't know what is going on. But I'm just getting told stuff and I want to address it while you're here, right? Because obviously I'm talking to her. I need to talk to you as well. So there is someone who was on my court show because he had a Discord server where he admitted on a recording that he had photos of a minor in there which were inappropriate. Yep. And you apparently was defending this man and buddy with him. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let the person. Well, I'm gonna let the person who's telling me this, because I'm gonna be so honest. I'm reading these right now. I'm gonna let them address it with you because it'll make more sense for me to find out from them. If you'd like to join my Discord server, everyone, it's in my bio, or just type in OhEdie and joining a server. Click that little plus sign and Discord and OhEdie. You may enter the courtroom, my dear.
I'm guessing it's Lady Red.
Come in. Vamp, take a seat, babes. Okay, come on. So, lady, come close. Stand on the line with Kavari. You told me this. Come closer, babes. Yeah. Speak. She's right here. Oh my god, I'm lagging. Yep,
so, you're pretty close with, Star. I mean, you have the same last name, you live in the same house, aren't you?
Whatever Star does, I don't have no control over.
Who is Star? You live in the same house?
Right, that is great. Yeah, so she has,
Is that the one who's in my chat?
Grim Reaper, ring any bells at all? Grim Reaper and active nukes?
It is?
Captain CP at all?
I know Mr. Reaper, but no one else, no.
Not one bell?
No.
Okay, so, what's the name of her current boyfriend then? Let's go with that. The one with the 21-year age gap from her.
The one that is, like, splashed with, like, I guess, foreign letters? I don't know.
Okay. So, it's just that the last time that I spoke to you, you said originally that you were only dating him to investigate, and then you practically put your life on the fact that he was innocent. He's guilty this week, he's innocent this week, up, down, and in the end, remind me, what did you do in the end? What was that? Would you like to share with the class?
I found him guilty because he went.
Oh my god, wait! This Star person is Jocelyn?
7 people.
Yes, ma'am.
She's in the chat right now saying I dated him and he claimed he and her did something.
He was touching her chest. But did you get
You
that?
found him guilty. Is that how you think you ended that? Is that at all how you remember this?
That's where I dropped it off, yes. And whatever Star done after that, I don't know.
So if I pull up any clips, nothing is going to be seen at all?
I don't care what you pull up. I don't care what you pull up, because after y'all was mating and stuff with her when she was in the room with him, that had nothing to do with me. Nothing.
Kavari, you don't at all remember. Is that what we're gonna go with? Okay. So
yeah, and like I said, I did my own investigation while y'all were doing y'all's.
To make it entirely clear as to what happened, she claimed that she was investigating him and then switched from guilty to innocent about 20 times as if it was a trampoline. And then in the end,
Jocelyn,
her
are you
and
talking
her
about
trailer trash
Kavari,
sister-
Jocelyn?
She's not my sister, and you don't know my real sister, so keep my real sister out of here.
Holy fuck. Okay. Her and her trailer trash shares the last name, acquaintance. Both decided to block everybody, and I had to spend a week cleaning up the mess of constantly hearing, "Oh, the lady in red is a predator. Oh,
It was not me
he's
that
innocent."
said that. It was Mr. Reaper. And
But-
it was
So
other
now
people
we
that
but
been
hold
burying
on.
them.
Can I ask a question,
It
right?
was Mr. Reaper.
Wait, let me ask.
Thank you.
But Kavari, was you spreading that without doing your own research?
No, I was trying to see if they had evidence
Not at all.
to bring it to me, and they did not bring evidence to me, so I left it alone. That's what happened. If you're going to evidence and investigate shit, make sure it's everything.
I have joined at least 3 OptiBox instances with both you and Star yapping about things that you couldn't pay me to repeat. I'm gonna be honest here. So here's the problem, Chief. Mr. Reaper, the one I'm talking about, Captain CP, the one that was on here before, I openly told both of you about the fact that, you know, maybe I could be crazy here.
Oh,
but
hold
it's almost
on.
like
Jocelyn's
I
on
sent
a...
you
Wait, Jocelyn's calling me. Chat, what do you want me to do?
Well,
ask her why she's a
why don't
20
you
age
just
gap,
have
maybe.
her friend you invite her ass here, because
Yeah,
she's the main one
Jocelyn-
of this area.
Jocelyn,
Not
do you want to
me,
join us? Do you want to join us in VR?
Because that's not my ex-boyfriend. So I'm not gonna go down.
But
for
what
whatever
what
other people
lady is
does.
saying is that you are enabling and supporting it because you've defended them and attacked her
No,
for
I'm
it.
not.
She has defended it so many times, it's crazy. There is no actual
care
way that
what
this
you
is
say.
being said
Do you,
right now.
do you have
dude.
any
This is
evidence
like-
of it, Lady in
Yeah,
Red?
she's saying I
Dude,
defended
I've got
her.
video on video.
Oh!
Every day that I joined, she was sitting right next to him, and it's not no investigation crap, because she said that she deemed him innocent and continued to be with him. It's stupid.
No, I was investigating my own. Because
You are saving your own side because you are on television.
No, I have actually screenshots. More screenshots than fucking you. I went and talked to the little girl.
Vamp, did you know any of this
Come on.
about your friends?
I did not.
Oh,
Did not.
Sorry, I'm going to say this in the nicest way that I possibly
And
can,
I can
okay?
give you the screenshots that I got.
chat, guess
I
what?
don't care.
Jocelyn's joining us in VR.
So why didn't this originally happen? Because from what I remember and also can pull up, you and your trailer park friend, both of us, started talking mad shit for weeks and ran away. So if you really cared for the well-being of this kid, you wouldn't have run and you would have sent it to
I
us.
wasn't
Now I'm
talking
going to
mad
say
shit.
this while being as kind as possible, and there's not really a lot of possibility here. You blocked literally everybody. I
Wayne,
showed.
let me stop you there.
We have the talking
Let me
stick
stop
right
you
now.
there. Okay, then do your little damn talking stick, and then I'll
Can we
talk.
get some gifted subs? I'm
doing
giving
that,
y'all gold
but
right now.
I
Oh my
showed
god.
both you and Star the video of him asking that little girl, "Can I knock you up?" And where
Oh.
were we a week later?
Yeah.
Remind me,
And I
who
went
did
and
you
talked to the
block
kid.
and who did you stay with?
What, you stayed dating
I
him
didn't
after
stay
he
with
said...
him. I wasn't dating him then.
Oh.
I did
Wait,
not date him. I was not dating him.
Thank you for
No.
subscribing.
He was
I
begging
truly
me to
appreciate
be with.
it.
I said no.
Thanks for
okay, wait, before y'all continue, some girl be vibing with the 5 gifted. I love you, I love you, I love you. Brasa, thank you for also gifting a sub. If you give 5 or more, you get 35% off. Thank you, some girl. Lady in Red, do you have any evidence of this? Goddess with the 5 gifted. I love you, Goddess. I love you, Goddess. Thank you. So what is, so wait. So let me clear it up for the chat. Chat, are you with me? I'm gonna ask the hard-hitting questions, right? Oh my god, wait, this fucking song's gonna play again. Oh my god. Wait, just everyone freeze.
Thank you for subscribing.
Just
I
freeze.
truly
This song's
appreciate
playing
it.
again.
Oh, she said
Thanks
in
for
your-
subscribing.
Okay. But I don't think I can.
Baby.
on this one.
Yeah.
I can't. She'll have to
Thanks
see
for
it.
subscribing.
On me.
Okay, give me a second.
Baby.
This is peak content, baby. Okay, so hold on. So what is what? Ask it to request because I've got too many people added. I won't be able to find it. I added it though. Lady in Red is alleging that Kavari dated the man after he said he wanted to get a minor pregnant. That is what Lady in Red is alleging.
Oh, they weren't dating, but they were in very close contact. They were.
Oh, okay.
So I was
Okay.
investigating because I was sitting there getting my own info.
Hey, Kavari, I really do hate to be this person, but we can investigate without, being a freak.
Oh,
I'm not being a freak, thank you.
Not at all?
No.
So you didn't have that you were dating him in your bio the entire time until, later. When
I
I
did
first
delete
talked
him
to
on my
you that
bio.
first day, and I was like, hey,
I did delete
this
him after
person...
my bio, did I not?
Okay, we're
Did I
gonna
not?
finish talking. So, do we at all remember
Okay.
the first day that I spoke to you and I showed you the clip and he's like, yeah, I was age-baited by 4 different
here's
minors.
some popcorn, vamp.
But
And
him
what
and
happened
Nick
after
and
this?
him, and there's
Eat it.
the black print too. Anyone can sit there and say anything at that point.
I'm sorry, what the fuck are you talking about?
Oh my god.
What is this? What black print?
Oh my
What?
god.
This means nothing.
Screenshots. Black and white. You act like you
I
don't know
did
that.
also send you those. Yeah. You had video, you had admission, you had screenshots. I even screen recorded and screen shared
Oh,
his conversations with that little girl. And what happened, Kavari? Look at me and tell me what happened. Did you stay?
Which one?
what happened, sweetie? Tell
Not
me.
with him. I was not with him.
But did you stay
So
friends
if I
with
pull up
him?
this recording of all the talking, and he's
Uh-huh.
still in the instance, and he's right there, and your name is right there, what's gonna happen?
Oh,
I'm
Are you talking
really
about
tired of
before or
this.
after I went undercover to sit there and help y'all investigate?
You didn't help with Jack. You did nothing but insult,
Okay.
scream.
I think I know what's going on.
Okay,
Hold on.
that's why I
Hold
got
on.
him to hand
I know
over
what's
his
going on.
fucking user and shit
I think I know
to
what's
you.
going on. This is what's going on.
Ruby did
Right?
not.
So,
Yes, I did.
baby, wait.
Yes,
Go
I
out. Put on
did,
a
but
different
let's
Abby.
get
This is
credit.
too naughty.
Let's do what you
Thank
do.
you. Put on something
Yeah, we got that
simple
picture
dress.
now. You're not very
Listen, both of yous, silence.
You didn't answer
So
the
this is
correct
what
questions
allegedly
to
is going on. Allegedly, she was dating the man who we spoke to on the call earlier, who was a whole PDF, right? Now, Lady in Red is saying, we showed you, Kavari, a video of him saying he wants to impregnate a minor and all sorts. And after that, you still stayed close with this man. Kavari's like, no, I didn't. Red's like, baby, I've got video proof. But Kavari's saying, I only did it to apparently investigate undercover. Okay, come closer,
Do you
sweetie.
know,
So,
lady?
do you understand that?
I was in the chat. I'm agreeing with everything you said, baby.
That is great and
so
all, but you
you
are
thought you
still
were
in a
gonna jump
21-year
her?
age gap with a guy with children.
Actually, no.
That is really great.
My boyfriend is not in a 21-year age gap. Get your information right. I don't date Reaper anymore. The one that you supposedly
Wow,
dated.
she was telling me all the shit about you and your children. It was her. Speak.
Sorry, anymore is crazy. I can't do this.
Oh, hold on. Star. Hold on, Star. Can you unblock Lady Death, please? Can you
To be
unblock?
fair warned, you might want to.
No. Just what everyone. Hold on. I'm gonna say
They
something.
got
I'm gonna say
undercover.
something, right? Because I'm gonna start kicking people if
That's
no one's
why his
listening.
name was in my thing,
So,
and then I
if you,
took it out.
Kavari, come on. If anyone
Sorry.
uses bad language, it's okay. If anyone uses bad language, they will be kicked. Okay? And you're going to get to say, no, peace. Watch your language, please. You can talk about whatever issues you want. Just do not use bad language. Star, can you unblock Vampy, please?
She already is.
Now.
Okay. So, before you continue, do you two not get along, Vamp and Star? Because Star, you was the one spilling all the tea on this
No.
bitch.
No,
No.
ma'am.
So Vamp, do you want to quickly, because I know Star wants to speak to Lady in Red. Vamp, is there anything you want to say before, while she's here?
Yeah, I do. And
Go
I
ahead.
am going to keep the language respectful. Why are you coming at my motherhood when you up and left your 17-year-old up in New York with somebody you said put their hands on you? Because isn't that what you told me in Kavari?
I'm not in that dog fight.
There's also
Not to mention the time that up and left your
21-year age
17-year-old
gap.
up in New
Get your
York with
information
somebody
right.
you said
I don't
put
speak
you had
stuff
your
that you know nothing about. And you already know this. My daughter is actually court ordered to live with her father because that is where she chose to live. She chose to live there. She's also chose to be disrespectful to me after I've done nothing but be multiple and be nice to her and do everything that she's needed and have taken care of her for 15 years. But you want to sit here and speak on something that you know absolutely nothing about.
Alright.
Let's
Okay.
also throw in the fact that while
let's
you were
talk
here
about-
this summer...
let's talk about how you were telling us 16-year-olds
guys,
they were older
guys,
because of their
Actually,
voice.
it wasn't.
Guys.
Actually, no.
Okay.
No.
You did. You did. We were all in a call when you said that shit.
And I
Oh my
asked
God.
how old
Okay.
he was
Guys.
for a reason.
Wait, how old was he? How old was he?
He was 16 at the time.
Oh,
and the person in
no
question
text.
is now 20.
No,
Hold
no
on.
text.
Ooh.
No text between me or the minor at all. I asked her.
Okay,
how old
wait,
he
wait,
was,
everyone
and had
Everyone needs to
absolutely
stop. We
nothing
can't.
to do with
If
him
anyone,
after
okay,
that.
King, I need you to come in and
So, yeah.
we need to get it correct. We cannot overspeak. When I'm
Mute
speaking,
yourself.
I need y'all to listen because I want to
guys.
hear everyone. I want to hear everyone speak and you hear your side, but I can't when y'all are yelling. Okay. Thank you. Now, Vamp, you come forward, right? Because you was about to say something. Then, Star, I'm gonna let you respond. Vamp, what did you want to say?
Okay. So, a couple years back, Kavari was looking out for someone because they had come to her crying and stuff. I don't know the full detail of what happened, but I do know that she had said, because of the voice, she was like, and I quote, if he was older, I'd him.
Oh,
It doesn't shock me.
oh. Okay, is that your statement you want to say?
Yeah.
Okay, take a seat then. Star, come forward, please. Stand on the line. Thank you. So, would you like to respond to that? Because that is crazy.
No, what I had asked her was how old he was because of that. And no, I did not say I would him. I asked her how old he was.
Kavari, can you answer truthfully, please? You said that you're a real ass bitch, so stand on business. Did she say that or not?
She asked how old he was because his voice, he sounded like he was
Older.
Okay,
Which
but
was
so
mine.
she didn't say,
which
so
was
is
my
Vampy
kid,
lying?
which I told my kid said that he didn't want to be
So
around
Kavari
her.
is Vampy lying? No? So she did say she wants to smash him?
It's
No, there's only one's right and
No, she
one's
didn't say she
wrong.
wanna-
You're playing the fence right now. This is what you said. You said you was honest. You said
No.
you was a real bitch. So what is the
okay,
story?
I'll get the screenshot. Better yet, I'll get the screenshot.
Okay.
How about
Okay.
that?
Yeah, I want the screenshot.
Let me dig it.
Okay, so you're standing on your sit. Yes, Lady Murad.
I really gotta get this off my chest. Were we all present and in the room and accounted for when I asked why she had a 21-year age gap with her current boyfriend and she went, well, I'm not dating him anymore.
Wait, how old, sweetheart? Wait. How old are you, sweetie?
I'm 39.
Okay, so 21. So
And-
how old were they?
So the guy that you had on your show for the pictures of the
server,
little girls
yeah.
incident, that's the kid and he's 18. And I showed her what he did. And I guess...
No, you didn't show me what he did.
So we don't recall the instance in which we were with
No,
Damon and I put it in my microphone.
No, you didn't put anything in anywhere. I never got
Afterbox?
sent anything. I never got
I
sent
literally
anything.
played it
I never
for
got
you.
sent anything. No, you really didn't. You didn't send me anything that was supposedly in the Discord server like you said you were going to. You didn't send me
I
anything, Red.
literally
You
played it in the
didn't.
microphone for
No, no, you really didn't.
Are we
Because I
capable
was
of,
sitting
like,
there,
any hearing?
I was sitting there talking with Burnham about something else, and then I left.
Kavari, do you have that
Okay, so
screenshot,
if I can
babes?
if I can have the talking stick, if we can stop acting like a middle schooler for just one moment. So what happened is we were in an Opti box with Gaiman because a bunch of shit talkery was going down. And you and Kavari unblocked us for a little bit, and you asked, hey, what's this kid saying that you're a PDF? And I was like, well, he's Anky Wanky that he got caught with C and then, another letter after that. And I picked up my phone and I played in the microphone as loud as I could, him saying, yeah, I keep a server full of insert this. And I swear to God, if I go through my DMs and I find one of you saying, hey, can you get gaming back online? I'm gonna blow my brains out like the guy on Facebook.
That sounds very
Beautiful.
detailed.
Do you still have the video of that meeting that we had with them?
No, since I got
That
my
I-
new head quest.
Chat, I'm
Yeah,
gonna
I
be
sent
so
you-
messy. I'm gonna give y'all a show, okay?
I believe I actually
Star,
still,
can I
think
ask you a
might
question
still
real
have
quick,
that.
my dear?
I
So,
might still have that.
You said that Vamp is running away from child support. How do you know that?
I have my in-source.
So, does she owe child support? Because you said she owes you $1,000 or someone $1,000.
I didn't say she owes me
She owes the
$1,000.
government $1,000.
That's how much I heard that it was in child support. Yes.
Vamp, you want to speak with? Because that's where I got it from, baby.
I'm just gonna be a bug. You're as bad as Laura at this point. No better.
Okay, where do I send the
Says the one.
Send it
says the
to
one that
me
was
on
supposed
Discord.
to
Join my server.
delete my credit card from their phone and try to charge my bank account $144
Send it to her. She'll
for
send
a
it to me.
game.
Send it to Vamp. She'll send it
That's
to me.
funny considering when I had my Xbox hooked up, it was in your room. So you seen what the heck I
How
was doing.
did I touch your controller? And your Xbox's account was on your phone. My credit card was also on your phone. You're the only person that had my credit card information.
See what you don't realize? When
You
we
were the only
getting
person that had my credit card
when we were getting
information.
that Uber and
You-
I canceled it, I canceled out the card. You sat there and watched me. So what's up?
Exactly. But you still saved it in your other part of your phone. So what's up?
Appreciate it.
Oh, can we also talk about how you're with some dude and you've got a whole little family thing and how the 16-year-old has the hots for the supposed dad and y'all have done
Then she's
nothing
gone.
and kept her around?
No, she's gone. She's gone. What do you mean? What do you mean? That's stuff you see. You're speaking on stuff.
After the fact
No,
that
no,
me and her had to tell
You didn't do
that shit was wrong.
anything. You didn't do anything. You always claim that you do shit that she does. You didn't do not
Thank
a
you,
damn
Josiah.
thing.
I love you. Thank you,
Not a
Josiah,
damn
for the 5
thing.
gifted. Thank you.
Always
Okay.
piggybacking. Always piggybacking. What did
Yeah,
you do?
Vamp, just speak,
Please
sweetie.
tell me
Yeah.
what you did with that situation.
I have a
Please
question to
tell me
ask
what
you.
did with
Can
that
I please
situation.
bring my husband in here so he can clarify? Because we were all there when it was confronted.
I think I'm gonna be honest. If I have another person in here, I'm gonna crash because I'm already crashing slowly. I want to ask the question real quick before anything, Vamp. Kavari sent you a screenshot on Discord. Can you forward it to me real quick?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, because I want to see who was lying at the start in regards to the comment about the minor. Thank you. Chat, this might be, and I
I
told
haven't
you,
gotten anything
I
yet.
said to you, Kavari,
I
because
sent it on Facebook.
okay,
sent it
I
through
promised
Messenger.
you all, chat, that I was giving you one of the most legendary court shows, and baby, you got one today. If you missed today's stream, you missed a lot. Oh my god. Okay,
Edie, I'm sending you the screenshot now.
thank you. Let me check.
Let me know when you get it.
I will. I'm checking right now, sweetie.
You should have gotten it.
Okay, so the message says this. Because he just seems like he is older than he is, and his voice. One of y'all said, I know he's mature for his age. She wrote, my mind is in the gutter. Someone said, what you mean? She goes, with what was being said. What does that mean, my mind is in the gutter?
Death. Absolute death.
Star? Your mind was in the gutter? He was 16?
Didn't
He was
know he
16
was
at the
16
time.
at the time. Did not know until after I had said that.
But the message that I'm confused though, because in the same message it says this. It goes, he seems like he is older than he is by his voice. That is your first message before you even say the man is in the gut, so you know he's young.
Did we think the adult was mature for his age?
Oh my god, I'm lagging. No. Baby, I am lagging boots down.
I'm gonna be real with you here.
Oh
Edie.
my god.
The funny thing is how she tried to lie on me, but little did she know I came with proof.
Oh my god. Oh. Okay, hold on. Oh. What you mean the adult was mature for it? Oh my god. She said her mind was in the gutter for a 16-year-old boy, and she is
Edie,
38,
sorry with you here.
39. She left chat. Yes, lady?
So, I'm gonna be real with you. I do have the whole recording. I don't think you want to fish through it because it's pretty long, but I did send you a screenshot of both Kavari, she was called Naomi at the time, and Star. They are both in there with Devil Ghost, which is the guy we talked about earlier, Ivy. They've been knowing. They've been knowing for a whole month when the whole thing happened. They knew since day one. I DM'd them all the proof, the video of admission. They've been knowing.
Okay,
This is
hit
one
that
of
follow
their many,
button,
many
chat.
excuses whenever they
I'm
get
gonna
caught,
be
and there's
honest.
no universe in which they will
Kavari,
ever
let's
admit,
let's
but
just
there's
call
no
it what
universe
let's
in which
call
the
it what it
screenshots are
is,
there.
okay? Let's call it up. Let's keep a buck. You was told what this man did, and you're still hung around him. I know you said you was investigating
Trailer
or
trash.
whatnot, right? But why not report him or anything of the sort, especially if y'all know his real identity? Why not report what he was doing? Because you've got to remember, the more you reported him during that time, you reported him during the investigation?
Yes.
To where did you report him?
Yeah. We sit there and went online and we was talking to the investigating people of their freaking police department.
What? And
they sit there and tell us
so hold
that
on.
we had to be going down there to their state.
So y'all basically emailed them and you
And
said
I don't
about
have
this
money
guy,
to travel.
right? That's what you emailed each other. You said this is what's going on.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I see the email evidence, please?
It was online.
Yeah. Can I see the screenshot? Thank you. Wait. Let us send the screenshot. She's got the
I had to
screenshot. The
get Star
period.
to give the evidence.
Okay.
Star, can you give the evidence? Star, can you send me the screenshots? Oh, great. Can you go back there and tell her to give me the screenshots, please? Because I'm not trying to yell while this is going on.
Star. Sachet. Away. She is done. You threw her under the bus now after that screenshot was sent, and she is done with you, bitch. She is so pissed.
So be it.
Tell me to be real, and I've been. You said give me 100.
I know,
That's why I send
period.
you the screenshot.
But you ain't keeping it 100 now because you're telling me a little bit of lies with this situation right now.
Because she's sitting there, she has the screenshot. That's her jurisdiction. I told you I wasn't on this afterwards. So I gotta wait for her.
I've never ever met a police report where you can chat with them online with an online chat.
Oh my
It's
god.
because you can't.
Kavari, just tell the truth, girl. If y'all stuck with him because
Oh my god.
of whatever reason, right? You might as well just say it.
She's not gonna send it. She's not gonna send it. She's too busy crying. She's not gonna send nothing.
Crying what? Because she said she was getting naughty thoughts over a 16-year-old boy at the big old age of 40. She's old enough to have birthed him, baby. He could have come out of her pum pum. Okay. This is what we're gonna do. This is where I stand at the moment. I believe that you did not abuse your kids like the woman said. I'll be honest. I think that your children were taken away because you was young, you was a fool, you lived in a shithole, and you did not prioritize your kids in your life. Right? Now, is that some sort of neglect
Ma'am.
as a mother? I believe it is. But obviously you said the court document says you didn't have a place of residence. That's why it happened, right? So, you know, with that,
Yes, ma'am.
I would say I'm happy to hear that is not the case. And I'm happy that you will be willing to back it up with the records if needed, right? That makes me happy. Round of
Yes,
applause
ma'am.
with that. As for the racist stuff, I think you need to work on the people you surround yourself with. Like I said, I don't think you're racist. I think you have racist tendencies, which you need to work on. Truly. And baby, you're a child of incest. To have a little bit of sympathy more for you now. I'm gonna be honest. Now I know that your mother effed her cousin and made you. It makes sense to me. It makes sense. So I want to say this.
Oh, can I also add the bombshell that supposedly my father and my mother were cousins was dropped on me by my own cousin herself. And if needed, I can get her in a Facebook call to confirm.
You didn't. Okay, no, we don't need that. We don't need that. Now I want to say something. Okay, before I continue. Vamp, I'ma say this. If you ever try me again on that level. Last time, I stepped back because of our history, baby. Okay? Because I thought of your sweet grandma and everything. Don't do it again. Because I will annihilate you.
Yes, ma'am.
Kavari, I do appreciate your honesty, your truthfulness to an extent. I'm gonna be honest. I still think there's a blind spot with what Lady in Red is saying because I do believe majority of what she's saying is true. And I think that you made a misjudgment and fucked up and you're trying to cover those tracks. I think it would be easier if you admitted you made a misjudgment.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I will say this. At first, I did make a misjudgment. I will give Lady that. Because he had me and their team beefing. I don't know if she will admit that. I was misguided at first, yeah.
The guy,
Because I knew
I'm
that
sure the guy was manipulating
that,
you. I'm sure he
person.
was. You know, I'm sure he was
Yeah.
telling everyone
And
different
so was
things.
his
But that's
mom.
why you have to do your own
So I
research
do
as an adult.
apologize. Yeah, I do apologize on that part. I will apologize to the witch's eyes on camera. I do apologize for that. I will. But then I did my own investigation and stuff and found out he was 7 kids.
Thank you, Tusk.
And I talked to the kid that they were talking to, and she, not he, sit there and tell me he touched her when she took her top off when they had a family outing. And I do have a
Wait,
screenshot of
hold
that.
on. Are we talking about real life?
No, it was on VR when
I don't
he
know
was
what we're
like, I'm
talking
cute and
about.
funny.
She hasn't
That's what I
blocked.
was saying. I was doing my own investigating because I wanted to know what was going on behind the scenes. Which I'll look and dig that up and send it to Vampy to send to you.
Okay, okay, let me just verify a few things, okay? I'm a lot happier it was on VR and not in real life chat, let me make that clear. Is there blacklists about both of these men? Red.
I don't know what she's saying. She's had me blocked for an hour.
No, I'm saying that are there blacklists about, the Reaper, the one with the server and the one from today?
Oh, yeah, there's been for weeks.
Okay, perfect. Now, as for Kavari, I do think you need the apology. needs to be to the witch eyes, right? And especially with the accusations you said to the lady in red, because those comments are defamatory, right? For example, if someone was like blatantly going around,
and apologize.
yeah, but I think there needs to be no ifs and buts, right? It seems like this to me. You made him, you fucked up,
And
right?
I apologize. Sorry, I apologize for listening to him. I do apologize.
I will take it for now.
But also, don't be a dumbass, please.
And if
Okay, next time do
I
better.
won't anymore, I'll come talk to you if anything else comes about.
And if you do have those screenshots of him with that another 7th child, do send them.
I will.
Okay. So right now, I've gone over schedule again by almost an hour. I keep doing this. Oh my god, tomorrow I have a day off. Oh my god, I'm so happy. Hit that follow button, chat. So this is what we stab. Yes?
I would also like to point out, thank you for letting me come and clear my name. I appreciate that.
Listen, okay, I'm a changed bitch. I am. I'm not as vicious and crazy as I was, but I will say this, right? My chat always says to me I'm too forgiving. Don't make me look like a fool because I'm telling you, I am very vengeful now, okay? I do it a little, you know, and I'm gonna be honest, I know that Kavari, I know, bitch, that you love my content, because even when I was beefing with this bitch, you were still popping in and out secretly watching like a fan,
watching.
bitch. I know you was. I seen you.
I was watching.
I
I
seen.
was watching.
Yeah, we see everything.
Especially that one episode where they was running out and it was some kind of like, hey, I guess a show or something like within Brotherhood or some stuff.
Big
like that.
Brother.
I
Yeah.
was watching that.
Okay. Red, are you okay, baby? Are you in love with Kavari all of a sudden? Is that why you're like flirting with her?
Oh no, I'm looking at my Pookie Wookie bear back there behind the door.
Aww,
love you.
Lady Death, you boogie wookie. Aww. Oh,
What? What did I do?
No, not you.
who is your?
Her.
Hold on, let me see your bookie wookie. Not King. Not you want a piece of him. Oh my God, you freak.
Oh, she's just so sweet.
Okay. Now let's end it with this. Okay. Now, chat. I am gonna go into Discord, but it's not gonna be an after party. I need to relax now because I've gone overtime for you all at home. Hit that follow button. So, hear me out, chat. Thank you, everyone, by the way. Let me just finish and wrap this up, okay? Cut the music. Thank you for watching. I love you to the moon and the stars. Thank you for everyone who has supported today. It means the world to me. I'm gonna have a rest. But don't worry, I am proud to announce Big Brother VR and Traitors VR are coming back ASAP. All of my show schedules will return back to normal. So if you'd like to apply to be on one of my game shows where you can win some cash and play a game, go into my Discord and please do fill out the application forms. There are 16 plus for game shows. For the dating show, it's 18 plus, but you will be ID verified for the dating show. I love you all. Miss Lily, Jolcia, Goddess, oh, my sister, Cutie Pie, Laurel, happy birthday, my angels. Russell, some girl, who else did it? Crystalia, Ghosty, Skittles, Urza, Big Juicy Nut, Pluto, who else is here? Tragic, Tusk, Bread, Smooth, Icy, Smooches, Angel, GC, Lily, there's so many, Taffy, M-Wind, Raven, Wyvern, hi Wyvern, Max, Damslet, DJ, another DJ, T, Kareen. Guys, I've got like almost 400 people on these two platforms, so the names are like crazy. There's a lot going on. I love you to the moon and the stars. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. I have been OhEdie, and it's time to say so long, farewell to you, my friend. So long for now, until we meet again. I say so long, farewell to you, my friends. Goodbye for now, until we meet again. It's been good to sing and play together in the box, and now it's time to say goodbye. So long, farewell to you, my friend. So long for now, until we meet again. Goodbye, everyone. I love you.